So is this shooter acted alone, or there was a second shooter that actually shot this guy, Charlie Kirk? Now, the shooter that tried to assassinate President Trump, he also was a scholar just like this guy. But I don't understand this. I mean, haven't they thought it through? You kill your subject, they're gonna kill you. Well, the other one get his head blown off. This one is going to be executed or get life in prison or whatever. But where he was perched, I can't see him getting a shot at that angle, right? From the ground to where he was is 90 degrees. But from there to where that person was under that tent, it's very difficult to get him from that angle. I think there was somebody who was lower that could have shot under the tent because from where he was is going to be above the tent and you won't be able to shoot. So I have a video here that will show you where he might have been because you see him running around from this part where he might have perched, allegedly perched, and so on. And this thing is unbelievable. I don't understand this. Watch it here. See, he was on this third building up there. But you see him running from behind the building, right? So that's higher still. And 200 feet away. I mean, I'm not a big mathematician. I ain't got time to waste with that. But you could do some geography and find out, precisely um, where that could have been. Um, also, he was in a hole. This speaker was in a hole. So, this thing is so bizarre. But my sympathies go to the family and all that. But I think there was a second shooter. And also, you're not hearing anything that this guy, they say he was an avid outdoor person with his family, but there's nowhere where you're learning that he was trained to shoot. That's a perfect sniper shot. And at his age, I don't know if he'd have had enough time to practice to be such an expert because if you look at Kirk, Kirk had not been still, he moved forward, pick up the mic, and moving, come back up. So, and he didn't probably go to the same place where he had been before if he had the gun on him at that point before he moved. So this thing is drawing more questions than answers, and I mean, I hope that this is it, but um, I don't know if anybody's trying to hide something here because here there were so many people caught, and if this father had not, sort of informed the authorities about him, then it's obviously that they might not have been able to recognize him. I mean, he has a limp and the clothing and the hat and the feature and whatever, the parents could recognize him right up. But I'm not sure if other citizens might have recognized him. And what I saw is that initially they did not show those pictures that show him in a different light. It seems like they just show this vague thing going up in the up to the roof in the stairway. And there was another person who was right there. I wonder if that person is also not a part of this conspiracy. But, I leave it up to them. I really can't, say here nor there. I just have these questions.